Hello, I am the Breakmaster, and you are the fellow people of YouTube watching me talk to you about an anime, back to you, and then you reply to me with a comment and a like. So that's what you'll do tonight on Tiger and Bunny episode 9 review. Yeah, hey, Breakmaster here. Number review of, like I just said, Tiger and Bunny episode 9. Yes, this show, I like this show. I think it's almost over for the season, and it's gonna be kind of sad to see it go. You know, we had a long time with it. But yeah, let me get into this little show. This episode was all about Dragon Kid. Dragon Kid is this girl that can use this lighting power, if y'all didn't know. So basically, that's all his power she can do, and she's pretty good as a hero. She just doesn't stand out like other heroes do, you know. So basically, this is her whole episode. We get to see her little backstory of her, and basically, she doesn't like girly things and whatnot at all, and stuff like that. But like, there's a flashback for her. Her parents giving her this little flower pendant thing to put in her hair, and you know, flowers have a meaning for it, and she didn't want it because she thought it was too girly and whatnot. And then her other parent, I guess, like, because they gave her off to Nex basically, so Nex has to basically actually take care of her. So this girl is there that, where I guess is like the owner of Nex, of her business. So yeah, she ends up having to listen to her and whatnot. And she's wondering, like, this thing, your parents gave you these pendants, right? And she's like, I don't want to wear them, too girly, and she's feeling bad. So then Tiger ends up getting a call, ring, 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 ring. Yes, what was this? And he's like, yes, we got some trouble. You need to get down here in the room. And he's like, you got trouble? He's like, you'll know when we get here. And then she didn't try to explain anything, because it's a freaking baby. He has to take care of a baby. Tiger has to take care of a baby, and and he just didn't want to do all of that. And he's like, why I gotta do this crap? And he's like, but he's the only one that has like the criteria to actually take care of any baby, because no one else had kids. He's the only one that actually has a kid. If you didn't know, Tiger has a kid that's like 9 years old. So yeah, he was more fit for the job than any of them. But apparently Dragon Kid ended up taking over because the kid didn't like Tiger, and the little baby was like, mama. So, and apparently that kid's also a Nex. So with that said, this Nex power is telepathy, so he can move things with his mind. So whenever time he gets upset, starts crying, he starts moving crap around. So Dragon Kid had to end up taking over, though she didn't want to do it at first, but they were doing like this pass around game. So let me think. Yeah, it was freaking the dude that kept saying thank you again. I can't remember his name for some reason. I just had it in my head like not too long ago. It just left the building. But that dude, he's all throwing her. Yeah, Sky High. His name's Sky High. Yeah, Sky High. He ended up throwing the baby in the air. It's like woo, like, wee, and then he's throwing it real high, Sky High, and the baby's like, no. And then he's like, okay, I give it to you. And then Rock Bison ended up getting the baby, and he's trying to make all these faces, and he's like, oh, it didn't work. And then he ended up passing it off to that Fire Emblem. Yeah, give it to Fire Emblem, the little black fruity looking dude. And he's like, you need a woman's touch, and he's like, oh, okay. And he's all trying to kiss the baby. He's like, and the baby's like, oh my god. He didn't say that, but yeah, it was stupid. That's kind of messed up, but yeah. Then then she ended up getting the baby. Yeah, Dragon Kid ended up getting the baby, and then the baby ended up calming down, and apparently she just took care of the baby through this whole episode. And then apparently there's these villains in here that are kidnapping babies to get a large sum of money from rich parents, basically. So these girls, for some reason, they're also Nex, and one girl can sniff out who has money. This other girl can smell a Nex, like, sense of danger. Sorry. You can sense, like, one can sense danger, like smell of danger and stuff like that, and one can tell when someone's lying. by sniffing. It's very interesting. So those three together work together to steal people's babies and then do a rant, like, take the kids and yada yada yada. So with that said, not Rock, Dragon Kid ends up going outside with the baby to go for a walk because looked like freaking Tiger and Barnaby had a party night because they're getting a little more to connected. They're really being a team now, team players. They get drunk together. Yeah. But yeah, ends up doing that, and so Dragon Kid ends up going outside because his stuff needs like alcohol. So yeah, and then she ends up getting kidnapped, and so they end up calling them like, ring ring, like, we got your baby. You better get over here with $3,000, something like that. He said something about yen, but yeah, it was a lot of money. And then it's like, yeah, and if you don't comply with our thing, and you try to call cops, we're gonna kill your kids, son. We're gonna kill your kids. And then the one that picked up the phone was the director for Tiger and Bunny, that girl. I can't exactly remember her name either, but it's that girl that directs this, always trying to get them to do more crap. But yeah, he ends up having to go with the plan that Barnaby ends up making, that because they heard her voice, so he ends up telling her to get over there and act like their parents and whatnot. But like I said, this girl could sniff out lies, so that girl came and she started talking. He's like, you're lying. And then you're not the kid, you're not the parent. And then Barnaby ends up grabbing her so she doesn't get hit by this electrical taser, basically. And then when Tiger's chasing after the girls. Note this, that he's actually hurt too, because from last episode he got hit by Lunatic's fire when he didn't have no shield on, so he's actually hurt. So when he actually got hit in the arm by the electric thing, and it didn't really help. So yeah, ends up chasing her, and then yada 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 goes on, and then it goes back to Dragon Kid, and she, like I said, that girl can sniff out if she's an X or not. She didn't know that girl's an X until she started activating her powers, and he's like, oh, it's an X. And then the baby got upset, and the baby started crying, and then she's like, oh, he's an X too, we gotta get the heck out of here. And then the freaking baby, I don't know what he did, but he just destroyed everything. He shot the cars that they're in, everything, and it was just a ball of flames. I'm like, god dang. And then in the end, they end up getting captured pretty darn easily, because she couldn't take all the next power, so that girl passes out. The girl that can lie, and the other two girls just gave up, basically. And then Tiger ended up getting the gun from him, and he turned around, and mind you, there's flames behind him, and so he turns around like this, all smiling, like, and then Barnaby's like, you, because that ended up reminding him of his parents dying, because they passed away, and the guy was in flames and whatnot, and he was just like smiling like that, just like how the guy was, and he's like, ah, jumps out. He's like Barnaby, and he's talking like, what? And at the end of the episode, after the whole song ends, there's this part in there that shows who Barnaby Killer really is. Barnaby actually kind of got to see his face this time around when he thought about it, which is interesting. And you actually get to see his character, and he's all butt naked and crap, scratching the wall. But yeah, so I'm curious what's gonna happen next episode. I really want to see what happens next episode. This one's going on way too long, so I'm gonna end this now. It's been my review of Tiger and Bunny, episode 9. It's been the Thabreakmasta. Break out.